What is the real cause behind pro-Palestinian Hamas movement? You have to realize this is a religious spirit. If you look at history, almost exclusively all wars are fought over religious spirits. It's like something has grabbed a hold of them like a python and they won't let go of it.
In this episode of the Curt Landry podcast, we're going to break down the topic of, is the religious spirit attacking the church? And Rabbi, this is something that you've talked about a lot. Maybe we haven't coined it in this phrase before, but in a lot of different podcasts, talking about religion, talking about spirituality. Let's just address the question first off. Is it happening?
Oh, yeah. I mean, let's just go real basic. So, if you're watching this, you can kind of have let's open your mind to this. Okay, what is the real cause behind, let's say, the pro-Palestinian Hamas movement that you see, like primarily in the universities, and then what you see, where is that coming from? Is that like race driven? Is it like it's not just African Americans, it's just not Arabs, it's not Persians, it's not Latinos, it's not a race thing. It's not a people thing. It's a religious thing. So what this is an Islamic jihad, Sharia law type enforcement. Even the people who are protesting that have no idea what I just said, the spirit behind it is a religious spirit that is, let us say it this way, Muhammad's God and the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is not God. And we're not going to follow the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So if you're going to kind of like try to understand the times and seasons we're in, you have to realize this is a religious spirit. But Christians have religious spirit, and Muslims have religious spirit, and Hindus have it. All religions have a religious spirit. And if you look at history, almost exclusively all wars are fought over religious spirits.
Do you think that there is confusion, at least within our country, within the United States, on just exactly what you just said, right? I mean, just from a Christian perspective, non-Christian perspective, do you think we just don't know from a general population standpoint?
Yeah, it's an education. It's totally education. And that education needs to happen when children are young and they need to know the history. I know former governor and now ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, on TBN, he did a series of books for children on the history, the constitutional history of the United States of America. And I think it's great. And the reason that he was motivated to do that is because he realizes that if you educate them when they're young, then they won't buy into this stuff when you send them off to the university. And so what you have is you have a bunch of unnurtured, uneducated children that are in college that are looking for purpose. And for me, psychologically, they need friends. They want to belong to a group. And so that's what these religious groups do, is they target people like that are kind of loners and need friends. And they don't have a firm foundation in what they believe spiritually or religiously. And so they're easy to buy in. It's interesting to watch the different interviews when they say from the river to the sea. And the interviewer will say, well, from what river to what sea? And they don't even know. So they're just chanting like parrots this stuff that they've been told to say. And of course, George Soros and his group actually fund, you see all this rioting that's taking place that's around these things. These protesters are being paid by far left organizations to protest. You could tell because, where did they get those signs? Where did they get the shields? All the different things that they have. How did these are people who don't work, a lot of them. How did they get from, like in Los Angeles, they live, 40 miles away. How did they get, there's not really, buses and stuff in LA. It's not like New York where you can get on a subway and go there. How did they get from, let's say Hawthorne, California to get to downtown LA? How did they do that? Well, someone is transporting them. And of course they are, and they're paying. But it's a spirit. It's a spirit that doesn't like the Judeo-Christian foundation of the United States. And if you're going to destroy a country, then you have to destroy what they believe in at the core. And that's who we are. That's the patriotic call of America, as we are a Judeo-Christian country.
Hey guys, if you love this clip and wanted to listen to the full conversation, all you have to do is hit the link at the top of this video's description. And before you go, do us a favor, do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button on your screen right now so that you're able to get notifications every single time a new clips video drops. All right, I'll see you in the next clip.